In this tutorial, I'm going to go over how you can relate an offer, the thing you actually sell, to a service and also to your organization. It's a bit complicated, so we're going to start at the very basics about what is the definition and then how do we determine the relationships between these different data types. Let's start by what is a service or a product. So you can find the definitions on schema.org by the links here, www.schema.org/service or /product. And they define the service as a service is provided by an organization. So a delivery service or a print service. And then Google, also defines a product as like defining the actual tangible thing you're going to sell. The product is defined in schema.org as, anything that's offered, a product or a service. For example, a pair of shoes, a concert ticket, a rental car, a haircut, or an episode of TV. So think of the services in your products as the thing that you're selling, so the broader thing, and how you describe it. And the reason I put sort of what Google has you define as sort of the recommended properties for a product helps you, again, kind of think of the level at which you're describing it. So you're describing the name, the image, the description, the brand, whether it has any reviews, and then how you actually can buy it. So how you actually buy the sell. And I often when we get to offers, we'll talk about it being sort of like the invoice line item. So let's go there. So the offer definition is an offer to sell the product or an offer to transfer some rights to an item or to provide a service. Example, an offer to sell tickets to an event, or the offer to rent a DVD, or to stream a TV show over the internet, or to repair a motorcycle, or to loan a book. And you can see that these, the things that you use and that are recommended by Google to define the offer are quite different. It's the price currency, the availability, and how it's being offered. And so again, sort of when you think of the line item on an invoice, it's for the thing that you're actually selling, and then that's your offer. When you're thinking of like the area of which you sell, then that's your product or service. So let's look at some examples. So Hunch Manifest is the organization that is the creator of the product Schema app. And the offers that Schema app has are Schema app Pro, Schema app Team, and Schema app Agency. And you can see that there's prices associated to those. If you're an SEO company, your service might be SEO services, and the very specific offers could be like an SEO audit, an SEO retainer to small and medium business, and maybe a schema markup package. And then something totally different, like a massage therapy clinic, you might offer massage therapy, and then you have offers of a 30-minute massage, a 60-minute massage, or a 90-minute massage. Now, the next thing I talked about was like, how do you then relate, organization, product, and offers together in schema markup? And so what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you a tool that's on the Schema app website. So if you go to schemaapp.com and you scroll to the bottom, we have some additional resources, and there's a tool called Schema Paths. So let's go ahead and click on it. And what this tool does is it allows us to kind of map paths together. So for example, if you're trying to say, well, Martha, I list all my offers on my homepage, and my homepage is marked up like an organization, how do I refer these things together? So we're going to say we want to figure out like how the organization is linked to offer, and we'll click on Find Path. And it says the organization has the property makes offer or additional type, which expects a thing. So makes offer makes the most sense. So if I wanted to not sort of just list out the services, but I wanted to list out specifically the offers that I sell, then I could do that by sort of making the organization makes offer. So how do you get started? The first step is to optimize the different data items, the organization, the service, products, and offers. And then the second step, you'll look to connect them. For example, you might want to connect to them how we looked at previously when we looked at how you tie those organization with offer. And we might connect the organization to offers by having has offers. So let's see what that looks like in Schema app. In this example, we're going to look at Martha's Massage Therapy. So you can see in my data items list, I've already gone ahead and created the local business, the health and beauty business here, called Martha's Massage Therapy. I've defined its service, which is massage therapy. and my contact point. So I haven't yet created my offers. So let's go ahead under the service and create those offers. By creating them under the service, I'm already establishing that relationship that this service has a specific offer. So if we scroll down here, you can see that it has offer catalog, but in this case, we're just going to do offers. So in order to create new ones, I'm going to do create data item, and I'm going to call it 30-minute massage. I don't have a specific page that talks about that, so I'm going to leave it as is and then click OK. I do have a couple other offers, so I'll go ahead and add those in as well while I'm here. So I have a 60-minute massage, and then I also have a 90-minute massage. All right, so let's go ahead and click OK. So now I'm going to save the changes, and I'm going to go ahead and add some detail to that offering. So I'll click on it and then click on Edit. So for the 30-minute massage, we'll go ahead and add some details about this specific offer. So first it's the price. So it's $60 Canadian. It's in stock. Item is offered, and it's saying by what service or product. So we had massage therapy services. Price is valid. Assume we update the prices at the end of the year, and we don't have a specific URL for this one. You could put http:// like the massage therapy and then a hashtag 30-minute massage. So I'll show you what that looks like. Massage. So .com/services hashtag 30 minutes. And so then you just put in a description. This could be a description you have for the service. So 30 an image if that's on the page, then same as if you have something that describes that otherwise. And that's all you want to do in there. Now, if you are offering something that has a kind of a quantity, so for example, Schema App offers $37 per month, you can also use this price specification in order to specify sort of a unit. So let me show you what that might look like if this applied here. So we'll go ahead and create a data item. This one doesn't work, so but like we'll say 30. So we'll pretend it's this, and we're going to do a unit price specification. And so let's say for this one here, we wanted to call out that it was approximately $90 per hour. Again, it doesn't work in the example, but if we were talking about Schema App, you come in and you go ahead and fill out the basic properties, but then the key ones down here are around price and price currency. So let's say we're going to do $90 per hour. Price currency is Canadian. And then you wanted to put here a unit code. And we'll put this link in the blog, but basically it's from the United Nations definition of like common ways to describe things. And so here you can see there's HUR for hour. And so we go ahead and use that. So we put HUR. So this is now saying that the massage therapy is for $90 Canadian per hour. Again, not really related to the 30-minute massage, but you can imagine if it's $37 per month, you would use that unit code specifically for that. Okay, so let's go back to our massage therapy service. Okay, so we have now, if we go to our service, we can see we have our 3 offers, and then that's also tied to our contact point. So now the big question was, okay, so I'm listing the 3 types of massages I have on my homepage. How do I relate that back to my organization? And so we're going to skip back here to data items, and we're going to look for our organization markup, and then we're going to go ahead and connect those together. So you can see here we have Martha's Massage. So we'll go ahead and go into that business. And again, remember through Schema Paths, I was trying to tie organization to offer, and it said I could use the makes offer field. So once I bring up my organization, I'm going to look for the property makes offer. So let's go ahead and look here in alphabetical or makes offer. Okay, so then now I can type in my 30-minute massage, my 60-minute massage, and my 90-minute massage. And so now I've connected and basically told search engines that this organization has 30, 60, and 90-minute massages that it offers. So that's one example of how you can connect the things you sell, the services or products, back to your organization. So if you're listing those on your homepage, how you can connect those together. Now you might be saying, that's great, Martha, but I want to connect my service to the organization. So you can see if we look at, again, sort of through the paths tool, that organization to service doesn't really have a great way to connect them. So additional type doesn't seem like an appropriate thing. So if we put in service to organization, let's have a look there. So here you can see it is like, you can call it that it's the provider of. And so that would be one way you can connect the two. So if you go back to your editor and to your data items and bring up your service, you can then sort of connect that to the organization by saying that the organization is the provider. So we'll go into my service page, and we can go ahead and edit it. And then we're going to go ahead and add that provider and type in the organization name. So here you can see provider. It's looking for an organization or person, so we'll call it Martha's Massage Therapy, and then click Save. And now we've connected the service also with the organization. Hope that helps. Happy scheming.